This is the best way to live off passive income that I could think of. It's living through geographic arbitrage, taking your money and the means of generating your income and going to a place where it has more of an impact, a low cost of living area. So I'm doing this in Thailand. The USD, the US dollar, is strong against the Thai baht. Not only that, the cost of living here is much, much lower. And even luxuries, and traveling is way more affordable here in Thailand than in the US. So I'll give you an example. Right now, I'm in Bang Sen, and I have a nice beach bungalow, and it's very affordable. If I got this same place, back in the US or anywhere in the West, really, Europe, I would be paying probably double or triple, maybe even more. And so, using geographic arbitrage and your investments, your passive investments, it makes it easy to live this lifestyle. 2 nights ago, I was in Sriracha, and I spent some time in Pattaya, just kind of hopping around, these different cities on the Gulf of Thailand. The hotel in Sriracha was just amazing. Great place. Excellent buffet. I just spent 1 night there, and then I got the beach bungalow, and now I'm kicking it in Bang Sen. But see, living in a low cost of living country makes this lifestyle a lot easier. And not only that, I'm using my investments to make passive income, and it affords me this lifestyle. So what I do, I take the power of MicroStrategy, the power of NVIDIA, the power of Amazon, and I harness it and I turn it into a cash printing machine. Just on my MicroStrategy options trading stocks, if I have a good month, I could make over 4,000 USD. If you're making, just on that alone, if you're making 4,000 USD in Thailand, you're living like a king. But I have a diversified portfolio. That's just one of my holdings. Just one. Now, I may not make that every month, but again, if I have a good month, that's what I get from it. I could pretty much, write my own ticket. And to give you some idea, 4,000 USD, well, that's like over 140,000 baht, currently, as I'm making this video. I mean, I don't know, what, the doctors make that in Thailand? I have no idea, and I make that while I'm sleeping. I make that passively. And I also do options trading, and that, I can, again, get some growth, and I combine it with, growth, all this income with growth investments. And so, like I could trade options on Palantir or not, I could just choose to, let it grow. It's up to me. I mean, I enjoy it. I have fun, trading options. You might think, well, that's fun, trading options. That's kind of weird. Well, yeah, I guess I'm weird. But I do. I really enjoy it. It gives me something to do. So these are all the things you could do, not just your income, but you can grow your net worth, because I believe that's also important. You want to do both those things combined. Instead of, additional growth stocks, which there's nothing wrong with. I'm a firm believer in having, traditional growth stocks. I think it's a good anchor in your portfolio. I think it's a good stabilizer. You use something like a crypto trust or treasury, then your growth is going to be exponential. It's going to be way higher than the NASDAQ or Microsoft stock or whatever, right? There's hardly anything that's going to beat it. So this is a great way if you want to live, in a place, low cost of living area, overseas, or maybe, you know, you're a Thai citizen, you already live here. Well, you can do it too, right? There's brokerages that you could sign up for and start investing on. Webull is one of them, Interactive Brokers, right? Those are brokerages. They sell all of these investing tools that will help you live this amazing lifestyle. You could travel, do whatever the hell you want, pay all your bills.